Hi, how are you today? If you don't know me, my name is Jerry. I was going to talk to you about our perfect pressed powder today. I realize that sometimes we neglect the stuff that we don't use, so I'll go ahead and talk to you about it and what it's good for and why it's good. Because after you do your makeup, you don't want to mess up what you've already worked on, right? So since I don't have my botanical foundation in, I'm going to use something else just so you can see what I'm doing. Oh. And then I'll use a different, I think I'll use some of that lipstick that I used yesterday, just so you can see what we're doing here. I'll use a bright color. Right. One day I'll get a mirror that I can look into instead of the phone, right? I'm not going to try to blend that so you can see it. There. Okay. I've got that on my hands. So, you don't normally have to do what I'm going to do. Normally, this is it. It looks white, but it's clear. It goes on clear. Like if you don't like the dewy look after you put on your moisturizer, because a lot of people mix it with the Must Do, gives them a dewy look. You know, they want to stay hydrated, but they don't want to look dewy. Or they have oil. And some people prefer a powder. But after you've done all that contouring and highlighting, do you really want to mess it up with a colored powder? No. So most of the time you can just use your brush and go in like that. You can see some on there. And then go like that to tap it down. But to make sure that I'm getting enough so you can show, I'm going to take this card and kind of just scrape a little bit of it off. So you can see. I don't know if you can or not. So yeah, we've got a lot on there now, right? So again, tap it down instead of blowing on it. You don't want to get germs on you. You don't want to get germs on your brush from your mouth and spit. Anyway, as you can see, it goes on clear. It didn't change the color of that at all. I think that brush blended the lipstick. I might add some more of that. Probably should have waited till it dried some. I'll get a little bit closer. So you can see it goes on clear. Let's see if it does anything about that shine there. I think the shine is more from the light than anything else. I'm not wearing any makeup today because I had an appointment. And some of you know what my appointment was. I'll just go ahead and say it. I have been seeing a therapist to help me work on some of my things. And one of the things, I forgot. See, I get sidetracked a little bit easy. See, it didn't change my color at all. So that's one. So those are the 3 reasons: is to reduce oil, to set your makeup, and to set your makeup so it, and since it is clear, y'all have to excuse me. Since even though it looks white, it goes on clear, and it's good for any complexion, and any skin tone. It won't mess up the hard artwork that you've done in your face, right? And it'll help the oil and the dewy look. Anyway, now let's get back to, I've been working on myself about assertiveness and not flying off the handle and stuff like that. But one of the things that we talked about today was body language. And with that, I noticed I do this a lot where I'm closed in. It means I'm not really confident about myself. So now, if you do 10 minutes, or not 10 minutes, just 2 minutes making a powerful pose, you will increase your testosterone and decrease your cortisol. That's what I learned today. So one powerful pose is just acting like you're the boss, you know? Kick back, act like your boss. Put your hands on your hips, shoulders back, chin up. Yes, I know what I'm doing. But if you do that for 10 minutes, you reduce your cortisol. What does cortisol do? I think that's where a lot of stomach fat comes from. It's from cortisol. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I may share a little too much. I don't know. But yesterday I also talked to you about the, you could have different palettes. Well, here's one that I haven't put together yet because I was waiting on the bronzer. I will learn how to talk, I promise you. I was waiting on my bronzer to put it together. So, and then you just, they're magnetic. So you just pop them in like that. And then whenever you need to change out and you've used it all up, or you want to just put a different, like if you got powder in there, you want to change it to blush, you just take a pin, which I didn't bring one in here, and go through that little pinhole and pop it out and add your new one in there. And then you're good to go. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. And I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday, I think it is. I told you guys I work nights. Plus I've not been to bed yet because I have no appointment. So I hope you have a wonderful day, and don't forget to let your sparkle shine.